Hey guys. Oh, there's that little error. Anyhow, hopefully this is recording me. I'm just going to adjust the mic to be sure. What I'm going to look at now is deleting this. We don't want that. I was looking at, or just watching a video about making space scenes, and one of the fellows went over an add-in, and it was a mesh one. Mesh extra objects. So see here, you want to add mesh extra objects. So you want to enable that. And the purpose is for asteroids. So here's our scene with the default cube deleted. I'm going to go mesh, rock generator. Awesome. So here's a rock. But what you want to do is make sure you don't step off it, scale it, or move it. And then you want to come down to the rock type. And for me and my friends, we want to set to asteroid. And then now you can play with this. It kind of throws like a random seed kind of effect when you mix it around. I really haven't played with it too much on what values do what, because it's mostly random, right? So okay, so that's very asteroidy. No, it's a bit off. We need this to be open, filled up. See what we get. That's a bit punchy in that. I don't think I can max the detail level. Oh, it is maxed. Roughness. Yeah, you can turn the roughness up. Maybe let's turn the roughness down a bit. Nope. Okay. Deformation. See, it changes the whole thing randomly in each iteration. Now, you can increase the number of rocks, and it'll actually create more rocks in the same spot that you have to adjust. But we're going to keep this rock. Yeah. Ready to go. Not exactly what I was looking for, so maybe I'll just push this once or twice. Okay, so it looks more like a stone. Again, you can pick how you want your rocks. River rock. Default rock. And then again, let's go back to asteroid, because this is what myself and most of my friends are looking at. So once you do this, and you, oops, I'm just going to pop that back to the center. Once you've adjusted it or done something outside of the editor, like most generators, the tool is gone. But here's a funny thing. I don't think that's set origin center of mass by surface. Yeah, see, it's much further down. So let's re-zero this, because if you're going to put this in a game with for what I do, I export in .object format. The world origin is the origin of the object, no matter where the center is. But I just like to have like the visual center be like that. There's quite a bit of detail because the mesh. It's really simple here, but the magic is that it's a bunch of modifiers. Now, for my use for games, I come here and I apply, and then I just Control A the entire modifier stack away. So now this is the mesh. So if I hit Tab, you'll see that it's got a lot of polys. Now, depending on what you want to do next, this could be good, because you might want to go straight into sculpting. And you can pick a sculpt brush. I'm just got a normal brush here. If you zoom in, it's like getting a virtual super speedy brush size change. You can right click and change your brush size, but what I'm going to do is change the strength down a little bit. And so if I wanted to put like an impact, oh, wrong way. So I want subtract. We can get some in-crap. Actually, I almost said in-crapped, but you can make more of a impact looking crater just by sculpting, going with what you see. Oh, look, see in the bottom, there's kind of actual impact. So you can put lots of little craters in this. Right now, the mesh count, the poly count's high enough that it can support this. So I'm not saying this is the right way to do it. I'm just saying this is a way. And if you went with round, of course, you could go like that. You know, not bad. You can, of course, apply a texture to it, a material and a texture and all that. And then you could actually go into the paint mode if you wanted. Maybe we'll do that right quick. So that's a big, and then let's do a center core on that. Let's go right in there. So there we go. Maybe that's a big impact. And then we flick it the other way. And then I'll go in right close. It looks kind of crappy, but whatever. The molten bounce back, but yeah, I'm not worried about that. You can do all your typical things, but the thing is, you can sculpt your rock now. Like, I mean, you can take the generator rock and you can sculpt it to be more like what you want for your scene. Like if you're, you know, whatever the heck you're doing. I mean, I don't know what you're doing, but you can shape your. I'm pretty sure there's a smudge over here. I just don't flatten, smooth. Okay, yeah, so you can come in here. Oh, see, the smooth is getting rid of that, the noisy detail. Oh, there's doggy. But okay, so there's your rock. Whatever. You take that and you say, okay, well that's too many polys for my. Like you see, that's pretty dense. You say that's too many polys for my my use. So I'm just going to make a duplication here so we can see. We're going to come in. You got a couple options. One is you can go to remesh, and you can increase the voxel size. So look, that doesn't look too bad. Smooth shading, please. Sharply, make it look very rocky. Yeah, it's almost exactly the same. Oh, I may have dragged. Oh, I committed a sin. I dragged an input field without paying attention. So we might be here for a minute, guys. I sure hope it's still recording. Yeah, okay. Voxel. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put the voxel depth at about that, where you still have kind of the look. Okay, that's one way. So let's cheat. Slide this one here. Grab him again. Make a duplicate. So okay, of course this one I just put here. This is a direct copy, so that one's still high mesh. The thing is, we're going to do something to two of these now. So this one, I'm going to apply. So it's had some retopology done versus this one. And now if you go into Decimate, where is it here? Decimate. triangulate. Now I'm going out for games, so I have to triangulate. But let's bring it down to say 20%. Okay, oh, we're just a little too far. 30%, so around 20%. Let's see who looks better at 20%. Okay, so that's our 20% space potato. And of course, texture can make up a lot of the difference. If you had a way to bake, if you were going to bake the difference, this is also something you could do for that. Now let's grab this one. And we're just going to go decimate, triangulate, and we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go down to 20%-ish. We're getting near 20%. Oh geez, that's like 18%. So the decimate face count is 20,000 faces. This one's 17,000 faces. So let's bring this down till it says 17,000 faces if I can. I don't know if I can. Okay, 16,000. Oh, that's almost 17,000. Still looks pretty good compared to this one. This one's very smooth. Okay. And then this one we don't have a face count unless I fire up decimate and don't slide it. So 50,000 faces. So 16,000 faces. That's a big drop, right? I'm just going to kill that. So you would then just save that as an object, center it, save it as an object, use it in your game. But you've got to make sure you either apply the filter here or the modifier there, or make sure it's in your export options when you export your object. But yeah, never hunt for asteroids for your scene again. Take some time, make them. If you want to texture them, there's all kinds of textures. You could also, try generating a texture. I'm not proficient enough right off the top of my head to generate textures and blender off the nodes right off the top of my head to make sure I get one that looks good, or I would. But yeah, there's that. Anyhow, yeah, so this is a tiny little tut. It's probably dragged on longer than I intended, but anyhow, if you like this kind of stuff, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.